Welcome to my channel. If you're tired of feeling confused in relationships, exhausted by mixed signals, or questioning whether you're asking for too much, this video is for you. Let's talk. Like two women who've both been there. Because the truth is, love isn't supposed to feel like guessing. It isn't supposed to leave you drained, anxious, or constantly proving your worth. And today we're going to break it all down into 3 powerful, life-changing concepts. Standards, boundaries, and red flags, the real love triangle that every woman needs to understand and use if she wants peace, clarity, and real connection. Let's start from the beginning. 1. Standards, what you require, not what you beg for. Now let's get into standards, the expectations you hold, not out of pride, but out of self-respect. Some people will tell you to lower your standards if you want love. I say, if you have to lower your standards to get love, that love isn't worth having. Standards are your non-negotiables. They're the values, behaviors, and effort you expect from someone who wants access to your heart. Here's what standards might look like. A man who follows through on his word. A man who communicates clearly and consistently. A man who's emotionally available, not just physically present. A man who's growing, grounded, and knows what he wants. A woman with standards is not too much. She's just not interested in less anymore, because she knows her energy is sacred. She knows her time is valuable. She knows she brings love, softness, loyalty, beauty, and care. And she's not giving that to someone who only brings excuses. Standards don't make you hard to love, they make you hard to manipulate. 2. Boundaries. The most loving thing you can do. Now let's talk about boundaries. The word makes some people uncomfortable, but boundaries are not walls. They don't keep people out. They keep your peace in. Here's the truth. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow, what you tolerate, and what you stop explaining. A boundary is you saying, I love myself too much to accept that behavior again. I am not available for disrespect. I'm not staying silent just to keep someone else comfortable. Let me be clear. Setting a boundary doesn't make you cold. It makes you clear. A man who respects you won't be threatened by your boundaries. He'll be relieved that he's dealing with a woman who knows herself. Boundaries protect you from overgiving, people-pleasing, emotional manipulation, becoming someone's emotional dumping ground. And they sound like this. I don't engage in yelling during arguments. If I feel dismissed or mocked, I won't stay in the conversation. If effort disappears, so do I. Holding your boundary is not cruelty, it's clarity. Because when you respect yourself, the wrong ones leave, and the right ones rise. 3. Red flags, your inner alarm system. We've all seen them. The flirty messages to just a friend, the emotional unavailability masked as, I'm just not ready. The passive-aggressive jokes that leave a sting, the way he disappears when things get serious, then reappears like nothing happened. And yet, many of us stay. Why? Because we were told to be patient. Because we thought love meant fixing someone. Because we hoped we were the exception to his bad patterns. But here's what I want you to know. Red flags aren't accusations. They're information. They tell you everything you need to know before your heart gets too attached. And most women don't miss red flags. They ignore them. Because they're afraid of losing what they wish the relationship could become. But ignoring red flags never prevents heartbreak. It only delays it. And the longer you wait to walk away, the harder it becomes. So the next time something feels off, trust that feeling. Not because you're insecure, but because you're wise. Red flags are there to protect you, not punish you. So what does this all look like in real life? Imagine this. You're on a date. He starts love bombing you, telling you you're the one on day 3. Your inner alarm goes off. Red flag. You don't ignore it. He's late to your next date and doesn't apologize. You let him know you don't accept that. Boundary. And after a few weeks, he starts getting inconsistent. Warm one day, distant the next. You remind yourself, you deserve emotional safety and effort. Standard. You leave. Not because you're cold, but because you finally love yourself enough not to stay where you're being drained. This is what it looks like when a woman stops hoping someone will choose her and starts choosing herself. In closing, if you've ever been made to feel like you're too picky, too sensitive, or too demanding, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too much. You are simply done settling for too little. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to leave when things don't feel right. You are allowed to have needs and expect them to be met without begging. The right man won't run from your standards. He'll respect them. He won't argue with your boundaries. He'll honor them, and he won't trigger red flags. He'll calm them. So hold your head high, queen. Protect your energy. Listen to your intuition. And never again apologize for loving yourself enough to walk away. Subscribe if this spoke to your soul, and let's keep growing together.